You know that feeling when you wake up and can't remember where you are? For me, it's not just the room that changes, it's my entire body. Every time I fall asleep, I open my eyes in someone else's life. A dentist in Ohio, a child in Mumbai, a frail old woman gasping her last breaths. I never know who I'll become next. But I've learned to survive, to blend in, to never draw attention. If you want to know what really happens when I finally found my original body, keep watching. Last night, I did, and someone else was already living in it, staring back at me with my own terrified eyes. I'd spent years searching for clues, birthmarks, scars, the lilt of my real voice, anything to recognize myself. But the universe always spun me away before I could get close. Then, inside a man jogging at dawn, I saw a familiar reflection in a car window. My old face, my real one, holding a coffee cup and smiling up at a stranger. I followed, heart thundering, desperate not to lose sight of myself again. My hands shook so badly I nearly dropped the phone I'd stolen from my new host. When I caught up, my body stiffened. The person wearing my scan blinked at me with wide, frantic eyes, the same bewildered, haunted look I'd seen on so many faces in the mirror after each jump. We stood there, two strangers wearing borrowed lives, and I realized she recognized me too. She whispered, "Are you trapped, too?" Her voice was my voice, warped with fear. An icy dread crept over me as something behind her eyes flickered, a knowledge that went deeper than words. I reached out, desperate to touch, to prove I was real. But she recoiled, clutching her head, screaming for help in a voice that echoed in my own skull. Suddenly, I felt a violent tug, as if something was being ripped away from me. The world spun, colors bled together, and I was falling into the void again. Before I blacked out, I saw dozens of faces swirling in the dark, all screaming with my voice. And I knew, with a terror that rooted in my bones, that I was never alone in this nightmare. Someone else was always waiting, always watching, ready to take my place.